Hey everyone, this is Corey with Sims Investment Management. This is another monthly market update and happy 2023. I hope everyone enjoyed their holiday season, had a great new year, and this year's off to a great start. I have a lot to cover this month because a lot has happened in the past month, and the beginning of the year is always very busy. The most important thing is we will start to get asked about tax documents probably in the next couple weeks. Just a reminder, those will come out in mid-February for brokerage firms. So you will get your 1099 documents from Charles Schwab. They'll be available online. You can get those in the middle of February. It's also important to let your CPAs know if you did a backdoor Roth IRA to make sure they have the proper documentation for that. So we'll be happy to work with your CPAs again this year and get them any of the information that they need. If we look into how the market closed for 2022, we ended up having the market down just shy of 20%, about 19.5% on the price. If you include the dividends, it cut the decline for the year down to around 18%. I think it's really important. I keep reminding folks, historically speaking, the S&P 500 has a down year about once in every 4 to 5. And so even with last year's down market, the 5-year annual average for the S&P 500 was 9.4%. So right around the 10% that we've averaged in the S&P 500 for the past 100 years. So even with the down market, we did basically what the market has done for the past 100 years. We've had a 5-year average just shy of 10%. There also was some news that passed towards the end of December about the Secure Act that Congress passed. There's still a lot of information to digest from all of this, but some of the main highlights are required minimum distribution ages have changed again. There is some more flexibility for 529 plans, and it should have a positive impact for investors going forward. So we will certainly reach out to you if there's anything that affects you from the Secure Act and things that we should take advantage of. Let's see. The next thing I just want to kind of mention, again, 2022 was a tough year for a lot of folks in the market, but those folks that tended to be the most upset with it were ones that weren't operating from a financial plan. One of the known facts that we have when we're designing a plan is we're going to have years like we did last year. That's a known. What is an unknown known is what is going to cause the market to decline. And there's all types of prognostication going, again, because it's the beginning of the year of what the market's going to do in 2023. Everyone that tried to predict what it would do in 2022 were quickly thrown off because we didn't expect inflation to be as rampant and as stubborn as it was. And we certainly did not know at the beginning of last year that Russia was going to invade the Ukraine and the effect that was going to have on oil prices and other parts of the economy. The thing that I think people forget, though, is we are not investing in the economy. We're not investing in macroeconomic news. We are investing in companies. And so I did this with a couple clients recently. We pulled up the S&P 500 and started saying, are you going to stop using Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Costco, Pepsi, Kroger, Marathon, et cetera, et cetera? And the answer is no. We invest in companies, and those companies are going to continue to produce products, and they're products that we all use in any given day. So the market might continue to move sideways or down a little bit here in 2023 until we have some clarity of where interest rates are going to peak, and we get a little more clarity on how that's going to impact earnings this year for those great companies that we're investing in. To wrap up, got a couple tidbits here. I've been reading a fantastic book about the history of the American business, how businesses have been created and evolved all the way back to the 1700s. And I just found this incredibly fascinating. It talked about that the population in the United States in 1810 was 7 million. And by 1840, it had grown to 17 million. At that time, the United States was only the ninth ninth largest economy. It was roughly half as large as England and France, and only 12% as large as China. And it's amazing to think that was in 1810 to 1840. So here we are 200 years later, and we're the largest economy in the world by far, with roughly 300 plus million occupants. And so where we've come in 200 years and what we've grown to is just really remarkable. And I think American businesses will continue to do that. And these are the years 2022 and 2023 where they will innovate and improve and become better because of it. So I hope you have a wonderful start to 2023. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.